Thank you, Tiffany. Now to continuing team coverage on the double homicide and kidnapping out of West Richland. The suspected gunman and kidnapper, Elias Huizar, is dead. Oregon State Police Captain Kyle Kennedy says Huizar shot and killed himself as OSP troopers closed in on him yesterday afternoon on I-5 near Eugene. Joining us now is Good Morning Northwest Rylee Fitzgerald. Rylee, you have the details behind what happened, including the rescue of the one-year-old child. What else can you tell us?
Good morning, Jessica. Captain Kennedy held a press conference a few hours after we first reported that Oregon State troopers had rescued baby Ramon. Kennedy then explained what happened that led to Huizar taking his own life.
Kennedy says OSP and Washington officials believed Huizar had crossed over into Oregon early yesterday morning, so troopers hit the roads and began searching for the silver Toyota Corolla he was believed to have been driving. An OSP trooper spotted the suspected vehicle around 2:40 p.m. on I-5, and that trooper and another unit began following Huizar, who then tried to get away. Kennedy says troopers began chasing Huizar, and a short time later, Huizar got into a minor crash and he lost control of the car. It was then that Kennedy says Huizar and OSP troopers began shooting at one another. Kennedy says Huizar then sped away from the scene and troopers again began chasing him. About 10 miles later, Kennedy says Huizar crashed into a commercial truck that had stopped due to another crash and then lost control of the car again. This time, Kennedy says the car was undrivable, and as troopers closed in on him, that's when Kennedy says Huizar shot and killed himself. Troopers were able to rescue baby Ramon from the back seat. He was not hurt, and he was taken into the care of Oregon officials. During the press conference, Captain Kennedy took a moment to send a message to the community and law enforcement of West Richland and the surrounding area.
Sending our heartfelt support to the community in West Richland, Washington, who's experienced a senseless tragedy in the last 24 hours. My prayer is that their community will continue to come together to provide support and strength during this grievous time. The difficulty they're experiencing is unimaginable and has a significant impact on the folks up north.
Captain Kennedy also listed all the agencies involved in bringing the manhunt to an end. Those agencies included police departments of West Richland, Kennewick, Pasco, Richland, and Prosser, the sheriff's offices of Benton County and Franklin County, the Washington State Patrol, Benton County Fire Districts 1 and 4, the FBI, the U.S. Marshals, and U.S. Fish and Wildlife. There were also several Oregon law enforcement agencies involved.
Captain Kennedy also says the #1 goal of all of the agencies involved was to rescue baby Ramon and make sure he was safe. Jessica, baby Ramon was last known to be in the care of Oregon officials until he could be reunited with his family, and we'll continue to follow this story and make sure to bring updates as we get more information. For now, I'll send it back to you.
Thank you, Rylee.